Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and of course, welcome back to another episode of Blitzbox. Yes, it's been a while, I know, but honestly, it was just one of those things where a lot of other things were falling on me, and a lot of stuff in life and everything, so I wasn't able to really give a lot of time to this particular series. But after receiving, I honestly actually counted up, I received 128 emails with people, different people, some of them multiple times, asking me to bring back this series, which is why it is indeed back. Of course, on top of that, there were a ridiculous amount of comments and personal messages on YouTube, etc. So that's why the series is back, and we shall get rocking rolling. Of course, if you don't know what this is, it is a build box series titled Blitzbox, of course, within Disney Infinity, whereby we use all the different creative items and toys, and we place them around this play box. And if you have any suggestions for things that you would like to see built, of course, go right to the comment section below and leave your awesome suggestions. So without further ado, let's get a rocking, let's get a rolling. Of course, the really cool thing about taking such a long period of time off is the fact that now we've got plenty of toys to play with. I mean, the amount of toys has increased substantially, which is really cool for us. And the other cool thing is, actually, if I go through here, I don't remember if I could. Yeah, I'm gonna do that probably on the next episode. But we can actually purchase a few more things because we've got 44 Disney tokens or Infinity tokens that we can apply to this, which is pretty sweet. So for today, I felt like for the returning episode, we should do something that is not particularly too time-consuming, because I really want it to be kind of back like a reintroduction episode, which is why I felt like the idea of maybe doing like a little park might be a pretty decent idea. So we're going to take some picket fences in order to gate off our park. I felt like a good idea for the park would be to assemble it. I don't know, is that flush? Or is that not flush? I think that's flush, right? Okay, so I think that a good idea might be to build it around this area. And the reason why I'm saying that is because we're not right next to that nice waterfall there. So why not take advantage of the beautiful scenery, right? Boom shakalakas. Careful. Gotta be careful not to miss out to position the fence properly. So we're gonna go into build view and then toy view, of course, again, to take a look at how do we turn this? I think, are we far? Whoa, camera's going crazy. I think we're far enough at this point. So once we've done that, we're gonna go back to the picket fence. Whoops, a daisy. What was I doing there? Wait, where's my picket fence? It just disappeared on me. Oh, that stinks. Okay, let's find it again. I think it's right around the corner. There it is. Picket fence, please. Let's use the picket fence. Whoa. Why are we getting teleported all over the place all of a sudden? Alrighties. So, here we are. We're going to position that, or at least attempt to position it. It does not seem to want to position where I want it to be. That kind of stinks. I don't know why it doesn't want to be there. That is very strange to me. It's like it only wants to move in 4 directions. Okay, the only solution I can think of is probably to make another entrance or exit point here. Right? So we could maybe do something along these lines. You know, so that there's different points in which you could leave the park. And then we're going to assemble some benches, some roads, and everything like that. But again, yeah, I guess it wouldn't be such a bad idea to have different entry points and exit points from the park. That way, if let's say you start on the west side and you travel all the way to the east side, you could exit out there, or wherever it is that you find to be a good location for yourself. Okay, so let's leave another point there. Then we're gonna, whoops, a daisy. Come on! Let's get this right. There we are. Alright, I think I'm getting those aligned, which is sweet. Alrighty, awesome sauce indeed. Come on. Careful, nice and easy. Probably want an entry point or an exit point here as well, so we're gonna actually leave one there. There. And how am I supposed to do this without Oh, this is what stinks. I wish I had a tinier piece now. That would have been really, 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 really useful. Oh, speaking of benches, there's the benches. Huh. This stinks. Because I don't have anything that I could use there. Oh, actually, maybe I could use one of these. I don't know why we get teleported so far. Yay. Nope, won't be able to use it, unfortunately. Which, of course, kind of stinks. But we've still got the layout in, which is pretty good. So that's a good progress. Of course, we're gonna build up the land over there. So for those of you that are wondering what's gonna happen there, what I'm gonna do is probably just go ahead, go over to this side. Oh, whoops, where am I going? I'm going to the wrong direction. There we are. We would probably just grab one of these large terrain blocks that we've used previously in our builds here. And we would just get it nice and flush with everything, like so. And just position it right there. So that would be kind of where we'd be moving that way. Alrighty, so for the time being, let's get back to the park. So let's see, we're gonna need obviously plenty of trees, a different variety of trees. So we've got different pine trees, it looks like. Topiary? Is that how you say that? Cone topiary? Let's see what it looks like. Oh wow, that's a pretty tall tree actually, surprisingly. So I think it'd be nice to get kind of like some bushes next to the fence. So let's look for some bushes, shall we? Ooh, actually, it might be kind of fun to... Ooh, that's not a bad idea. We could do like different shapes. Oh no, I think that would be sweeter to do it like in the park, right? Within the park. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, it sounds like a fun idea. Okay, so for the time being, we're still gonna need some bushes or some little collection of things. Like for example, like this. You see, like a fantasy strip actually works fantastically well. For example, along the edge here. That looks sweet. And let's put another one down maybe right there. And also, I would probably want to mix it up a little bit. So let's see, what kind of stuff do we have here that we can work with? Alright, so these are kind of much smaller plants, which I guess is not too bad. Small monster tree, that's kind of scary. We don't want monster trees. Alright, so I want to kind of add a couple of different elements here. So maybe something, well, it's too tiny. That's the problem really with those. Okay, so this is actually perfect for the kind of thing that I think I want out on the edge here. Or maybe actually we could use this for when we make a maze. Oh my goodness. I don't... Well, actually, I keep getting anxious. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. That might be a good idea. We could do a maze from the park. So it's like you'd have a little park bit, and then we would build a maze over here, right? So we could separate this section out. So it would be something along these lines, like so, right? So you're connecting these like so. Ooh, that was a pretty good guess on my part. That it actually fit there. Oh, okay. Well, now we are coming across a bit of a problem here. Let's see. How many are we going to be able to fit? Are 3 going to fit in here perfectly? They will. Okay, sweet. So all we need to do right now is actually grab this guy. And we're not even going to delete it. All we're going to do is we're just going to shift it just a tiny little bit inwards. That will be literally all we do there. So that's sweet. Now I'm just going to scroll through our items to get back to one of the hedge walls, which I think was pretty cool. Oh, there it is. Alright, sweet. So we're going to grab a hedge wall, rotate it around. Boom! Alright, that's awesome. Seriously. That is a really, really cool design there. So that's going to kind of lead to the park, to the maze bit. Now here's the park bit. So here we're going to still need plenty of walk. So let's begin. I'm just trying to figure out what kind of a tree would work best. And what kind of a tree would work best in terms of, like, let's say allowing them to bunch up and etc. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Because I don't want it to seem like a hall. Like, I want it, well, I don't know. I'm saying that I want it to be thick. Kind of like a thick, a lot of grassery and stuff. But at the same time, when I think about it, I'm like, yeah, but wouldn't that be actually not so great in terms of the long run? Because... you've got the maze there, which is already kind of acting as that, so maybe it's not such a great idea. I guess we'll see. Okay, so I think maybe this thing kind of looks like it would be a good option. Now, the thing I'm interested in... Whoa, that's a giant tree. That is a ginormous tree. Seriously, holy mackerel. That is ginormous. Seriously, I've never seen a tree that big. Okay, so I think what we could do is we could start off by laying out one of these every entrance, right? Like this. So it kind of, like there's a little bit of light to work with, right? I think that would look pretty sweet. So I'm gonna go with that. There we are, so that when it's nighttime in Blitzbox, you could still stroll around and have a nice view. Okay, so then here we need... Let's put one right there, okay? So, we're done with that. Now, I'm thinking... Let's see, is this the one we've used over there? Is this the exact same one? Oh, no, it isn't. Okay, so this one's a little bit shorter. So why don't we actually start by experimenting by placing some of these down? Because I think that will work best, really. Is to just do it, and then we'll figure out whether or not it looks good. I guess that would be not such a bad idea, because what we could do is we could put a little bench in there, right? And then that keeps things a little interesting. Okay, so let's see. Are we on the ground even? Okay, we are. I was hoping that I'm not making any floating trees, because that's definitely not a big appeal for a park. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, come to our park. We've got floating trees. The greatest floating trees in all the land. Okay, and you know what I'm thinking is really kind of catching me off guard? Is the floor. I need to change the coloring on this, on the actual pattern on the floor, and I think that would really make a big difference there. Alright, so that's not going to fit, obviously. However, if I could just fit a few of these smaller trees, that would work just fine. Or maybe something else. Let's see what kind of other things we've got to... Ooh, that's a really cool shape. I really like that one. And I think I could actually use that one right there, right? So we would have one there, and then one right there, kind of working as a guide, you know what I mean? Are they even? Yeah, I think they're even, right? They look like they're about even. And I don't know, maybe it would be a good idea to just actually position another one of these down here, right? Flat with this. Maybe like that. Because again, we're looking at it from a bird's eye view, but when you're going to be in the toy box, you're looking at it from the first person perspective, or third person perspective. So we got to keep that in mind. You're looking at it kind of like this. So it's like, it obviously changes everything in that sense. Let's see, we've got a corner piece here, which maybe I could have placed over there, I don't know. Let's see. Well, we might put this sucker right here, actually. If he fits... Oh, it's not quite there. Nope, don't like the way that looks. Alright, so let's get some regular trees then. We'll put maybe this fella in a corner. Nope, that guy does not want to go there. He is not going there no matter what. He's not having any of that. Okay, so... What I'm thinking... Well, actually... No, I'm going to keep these for the maze. I'm going to keep those for the maze. I just need to figure out something that could fit on that side and would look good, obviously, while it's doing so. The problem really is that you're dealing with, like, cubic figures. Like they're all squares, right? So you come across the problem of how do you place something without making it look silly. Like, for example, you see, like, I can't put something here. Oh, no, I can, I guess. Okay, sweet. I was wrong. But, like, right here, it fits, right? But because it's touching this cube and this cube, it's not going to fit in there, which kind of stinks. Okay, so we're going to need to figure out a different approach to that. Okay, let's see. This one could go perfectly in here. It's kind of eating away a piece there, which is a little bit stinky. I guess what we could do is we could put a couple of these, right, to run along the edge here. This is a giant tree. I think I want to put one of these just in the middle, because that would be fun, I think. Just a ginormous tree! Just for fun. Because why not? And then, let's see. I guess, that's not a bad idea, actually. We could keep it a little different on each side of the park, right? So there's different kind of elements to each of them. Now, we've used that one before. We've not used that one, but I didn't particularly find any valid uses for it, which is why we didn't use it. Now, let's see. Would I be able to fit a tree in between these guys? Okay. So it's not... Oh, actually, we might be able to fit 2 trees in here. And that's exactly the kind of thing I wanted to do, was to kind of stack the amount of greenery that you have in here. Which is good, because I like it. I think it looks really cool when you've got this like thick, almost like forest-like park. I don't know, I think there's something cool to that. Maybe I'm in the minority, but you guys will obviously let me know. And starting on the next episode, we'll start working off more off of your ideas and suggestions that you guys have. So definitely leave those in the comment section below. Alright, sweet. So that's done on that side. Now, let's see. I think that is... Well, actually, we need something over here. So let me think. What kind of a plant... Ooh, actually, these kind of look cool. No? I kind of think these might fit in. No? Maybe. These... I wish I could get it, like, right up close. That would look so much better. I'm having a hard time deciding what I want to do with this. Let's see. Okay, well, we need obviously something large over here. Like, why doesn't this fit? What is the problem here? I'm not even touching anything. Like, right now. Why is it... Oh, it's because of the lamp! It's the crazy lamp! Alrighty. I really don't know what to be doing here, then. We need something for this corner. Maybe we could make, like, a little bush. Well, I don't know. That would look kind of awkward. We could put a couple of big trees here. That would look pretty interesting. Let's see how that would look. And if you kind of bunch them up together, kind of like this, right? Well, that doesn't look too bad, actually. Okay, let's see what it looks like from the... Oh, wow, that looks sweet, seriously. Awesome, look at that. That is pretty sweet-o indeed. Alrighty, now we need some benches. So, in order to get that, we're going to go into Toy View. We're going to work our way down. Here's a bench. Oh, no, that's a couch. Let's put some couches in the park. Which, actually, I used to live in an area where that was completely normal. Alrighty, so now we've got some benches. Proper benches. And I think this was a perfect spot for some benches. Maybe you could put, like... I think 3 benches work really good there. Correct? And then we'll put a trash can there as well. So the idea really is to kind of, you know, making this a completely an area that you would just come and relax and walk around and things like that. Just like a typical park. Something a little bit more quiet over there. I guess it's not too quiet since it's right next to the exit, but it's not too bad. Now, we're also going to need... I think that's enough. Actually, maybe we want to put a couple benches. Ooh, I think this will be a really quiet area. If you could actually make it in there. There we go. And why don't we put a couple benches right there? So then we need garbage cans, obviously, right? That's something that you always... Oh, there we go. Perfect. It's like they knew what I was going to build. Fantastic. So we'll put 1 garbage can next to each bench. Because we do not want to be promoting the littering. Okay. There we are. Almost done. Just a couple more to go, and we will be done with the accessorizing of the park, or at least for the time being. Ooh, what is that? A trash receptacle. I guess what we could do is maybe... like to keep it funky. Well, not funky, kind of more interesting. You know how a lot of these would, a lot of parks and such have like different trash cans nowadays. Like one is for recycling, one is for some other application, etc. So I think it might be not too bad of an idea to have like at the entrances there a couple of trash cans, right? So we'll put one of those, and maybe that's not gonna fit now, is it? Ay, carambas. Okay, that's okay. We'll just put a garbage can there then. And we need to put another one right here. A trash receptacle. Let's put that. Sweet. Alrighty. I don't know why I'm so pumped about trash cans. Alrighty. So, what is that? Ooh, traffic lights. We definitely are going to use that when we build our lanes and stuff. Alrighty. So, by the way, the other reason why I'm showing a lot of these toys and everything is to give you guys kind of like ideas and everything of, you know, some things that you might be seeing and you're like, oh, that looks interesting, or that looks unique. I don't think. I was going to put some fire hydrants, but then I thought about it. I was like, that's not particularly interesting now, is it? Alrighty, so I think that is about it. I think that is a pretty good start. And the only thing that I want to change is maybe change the color of the landscape there. That does not look too good. Ah, my goodness. Out of the ones that we have available to us, I guess the one we have is probably the best one. Maybe once we unlock something else, we could kind of play around and make it better and match better. But as you can see, I mean, it looks pretty cool, actually. It's very thick. As you can see, this part right here creates a lot of kind of intimacy with the quietness and everything. Oh, look at that. It does work here. So you can go ahead and hang out on the bench and everything, which is pretty sweet. Bam! So there you have it, guys. That concludes the return of Blitzbox. Of course, if you guys enjoyed the episode, make sure to smash that like button. Share the videos with your family and friends, and favorite the videos as well as leave suggestions for what else you would like to see built on Blitzbox. Plus, of course, do not forget to leave your awesome suggestions for which characters you would like to see me control in the Blitzbox. I can't even talk. Blitzbox mode. Alrighty, guys. Have a fantastic day. It is late as I'm recording this, so I'm gonna go have a nap, and hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you later, alligators. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.